Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. CBS News reports that Vice President J.D. Vance addressed claims by Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf that the U.S. violated their ceasefire agreement with Iran. Vance dismissed Ghalibaf's assertion that Lebanon was included in the ceasefire deal, calling it a reasonable misunderstanding and stating the U.S. never made that promise. He also characterized ceasefires as inherently messy, noting missile exchanges shortly after President Trump announced the ceasefire and new attacks on Persian Gulf allies. Vance expressed caustic skepticism about Ghalibaf's English comprehension, suggesting it led to misunderstandings during negotiations. He emphasized that the U.S. focuses on Iran's actions, not its claims regarding uranium enrichment rights. Vance concluded by suggesting it would be dumb for Iran to jeopardize the deal over Lebanon, which the U.S. never included. According to Sinuanet, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance is set to lead the American delegation in crucial in-person peace negotiations with Iran. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced on Wednesday that these talks are anticipated to commence on Saturday morning in Pakistan. Vance will be accompanied by President Donald Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff and his son-in-law Jared Kushner. Pakistan has put forward a proposal to host these significant discussions in its capital, Islamabad, potentially as early as Friday. This initiative marks a key diplomatic effort by the United States to engage with Iran, with high-level representation from the White House, signaling the importance of the upcoming dialogue for regional stability and international relations. Al Jazeera reports on the recent Israeli military actions in Lebanon. A day after a ceasefire agreement was reached between the United States and Iran, Israel launched a significant bombardment on Lebanon. This has led to intense debate among all involved parties regarding the scope of the U.S.-Iran ceasefire deal, specifically whether it extends to include Lebanon or if Lebanon remains outside its terms. The situation highlights ongoing tensions and differing interpretations of the regional security landscape following the agreement. Further details on each side's stance are expected to clarify the complex situation. U.S. President Donald Trump announced Wednesday that Lebanon is explicitly excluded from the two-week ceasefire agreement between the United States and Iran. Speaking to PBS in a phone interview, Trump categorized Israel's ongoing military actions in Lebanon as a separate skirmish and stated that Hezbollah, a Lebanese political party and militant group, is also not covered by the deal and will get taken care of too. This development follows reports from Iran's semi-official Fars news agency indicating that oil tanker passage through the Strait of Hormuz has been suspended subsequent to the latest Israeli attacks on Lebanon. Fars also cited a security and military source, reporting that Iran is finalizing preparations for deterrent operations against Israeli military targets, accusing Israel of ceasefire violations in Lebanon. Earlier on Wednesday, Israeli warplanes conducted multiple airstrikes across Lebanon, resulting in at least 87 fatalities and 722 injuries. Densely populated areas of Beirut, the capital, were among those severely affected. This news comes from Sinuanet. NPR reports that after 5 weeks of fighting, the U.S. war with Iran has largely failed to achieve President Trump's stated goals. A 2-week ceasefire is now in place, but aims such as ending Iran's nuclear program, destroying its military capabilities, and achieving regime change remain mostly unmet. Iran's military, though degraded, continues to function and launch attacks, while its control over the vital Strait of Hormuz has created an economic crisis, leading to global fuel price spikes. Analysts suggest the conflict has ironically increased Iran's motivation to develop nuclear weapons, especially following the assassination of its elder supreme leader and the succession of a younger, more hardline leader. Furthermore, the U.S. decision not to warn Gulf allies of the imminent attack and the ensuing economic fallout has severely rattled their confidence in the Trump administration, leading to significant tensions with European and Asian partners. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.